my average, okay, and I don't talk about this quite a bit. Actually, don't talk about this at all. My average, there's people in my circles that know what my average is, how many shares I have, what my position is, the size of position, the cost, the value. They know all these things. They've seen it, so forth, right? So my average, again, is, or I should say, was $6.74. Okay, that was my average. Now, when the price of AMC and Ape combined was sitting somewhere about that 625, I was down about 50 cents per share. Now, when it comes to my position size, it's actually pretty big. You see, the hot with avocados, fire roasted, hot New Mexico chiles. Yeah, making what's that? Chile rellenos, right? Chile rellenos. So being at when the price, my average is at $6.74, and when the price of AMC Ape is hovering about $6.25, I'm off about 50 cents per share. Okay. Now I have been in the green for quite some time, being in the red, and there's a lot of things that are going on. And it was a couple of people of having conversations about what is coming down, especially with the judge, what's coming on with AMC. You already know my distaste for Adam Aaron. What kind of person I think he is. He can't be trusted, in my opinion. Again, this is my opinion. This is not financial advice. I do not believe in Adam Aaron. I love me AMC. I believe in AMC. I do not believe in Adam Aaron or the people that surround him. You had the whole thing with ANTARA. Everything that he's done, I met this guy in person down south over there in San Diego. Everything that he's done has not been for retail. It's been for his pockets. It's been for people that he rubs elbows with. I don't know. People like to bang on Haycroft Mining. I really don't care about that. It's not a huge portion of the war chest. People talk about certain cinemas or movie theaters that he's bought. I don't. I'm neither here or there. My biggest issues when I met him and asked him questions directly was the fact that of how he handled Ape. Okay, now I know again it's a very touchy subject with a lot of people when it comes to Ape. A lot of people don't like to talk about it, or they get angry when they talk about it. Ape, I truly feel it was handled very poorly. It was premeditated that they were going to sell. I mentioned this before in many videos that he said that they were not going to sell for 1 month, whether it was from ANTARA, whether it was not from ANTARA. They had opportunities to sell. They had opportunities. It could be at $10, $9, $8, whatever it is. But selling at $4 like it's a badge of honor was actually a kick in the throat, a kick in the nuts. AA is the 1%er looking for out himself. Let me write this down real quick. I do want to elaborate on something, which is going to be him being sued. Now that's part of the plan, right? It's going to be a long weekend in Cashman. Exactly 100% of this whole fiasco was scam retail, divided dilution. So going back to Adam Aaron, I feel he's done nothing with retail. Now I know we have earnings coming up. There's going to be there's a lot of forecasts on earnings. Hopefully that this Q2 is going to be profitable. If there is, because cash burn is a problem, raising capital is a problem. But I got to say this earlier today. Actually, you know what? I got this guy right here. Let me welcome Mr. AB Investments, Mr. The most underrated YouTuber in the history of YouTube. My dudes, my brother. What's up, man? How you doing?
What's going on, my family? How's it going?
Well, you know what? Two things. Number one, we're not dressed alike. Number two, we're not wearing a hat. And number three, we have different colors, which is nice, bro. It's cool, man. It's cool.
Something must have happened.
So the honorable mention, Morgan said, no, not this guy. Boom. So I was actually elaborating on something really quick. And I was actually talking about what we spoke about earlier, because I told AB this information. I called him directly. We spoke on the phone. And I just want to say this. Right now, let's see what I got. So my average was at $6.74, and being down to about $6.25, so about 50 cents per share. And for my position, it was pretty massive. Okay, and I say was because I'm no longer in AMC anymore. I've completely sold out of my position when it comes to Ape and when it comes to AMC. I sold at $9.17, which is a profit of, what is that? Somebody want to do the math for me? I forgot to do the math right there. 917 take away 674 per share. It's $2 and some change. That is my profit per share. Now, as the amount of shares, I'm not going to get into that, but I feel that I need to come out and say that because when being stuck at 625, being in the red, I know there's tons of people that are in the red, tons of people that have higher positions, right? And for me, being true to myself, again, I do not trust Adam Aaron. I don't believe in anything that he's going to do. I don't trust him. I don't trust his outlook. I don't trust anything about him. I looked at Twitter. I don't even know if he even has a tweet out yet. And the thing about that is when I saw the pop, when I saw the news drop, and I saw AMC push up, and I saw obviously he had 8 push down, sort of went opposite ways. And the next, they sort of mellowed out. I sold all my AMC and I sold all my 8, and for an average of $9.17 combined. Okay, and my average is $6.74. So I took my $2 and some change profit per share, and I'm completely out of AMC. The reason why I did that is because I know there's a lot of people that are stuck that have different positions, but the reason why I do that because I feel that when the news starts to come out, and there's going to be a lot of things coming out, about this lawsuit. There's going to be a lot of things that that are looking the fact that, hey, you know what's going to end up happening is the price of AMC, is the price of APE going to actually readjust by the time Monday morning. And for myself, I was thinking, like, if there's an opportunity or some type of pop that I could actually get back in the green and make money, it's not the money that I want to make by no means, right? But it's a sizable amount where I can actually look back on and be like, you know what? I had to do what I have to do because I do not believe in, again, not the play. I do not believe in Adam Aaron. And I think more importantly, he's going to screw everybody over. He's going through this lawsuit. And one of the things is that they want it to be settled. They want it to be justified where you cannot sue you cannot sue AMC. You cannot sue Adam Aaron. And to me, that just smells of something that's just beyond fishy. My street instincts, my spidey senses, whatever you want to call it, just are up. And when I saw the price of $9.17 per share for myself, I said, you know what, I'm out. And they started exiting my position, completely out, everything, all the way across. And this is what I tell retail family: having access to pre-market and post-market, because people are saying, well, I don't have an opportunity to sell, I don't have an opportunity to buy when we have the pops, right? So for me to exit my position completely in the post market on the nice run up, a nice pop at $2 some change, I'll do the math right now, right? But at $2 some cents per share, am I happy with it? I expected tons more. Am I over with the play? I can't say that I am, but am I out 100%? I am now as of today. So, and that's something that I told AB, and I called him as soon as I did it because I felt that, obviously AB is a brother of mine. I told Grandpa Barney, the couple of people that I told and said, hey, this is what I did because I told you whenever I sell or get completely out, I'm gonna let everybody know. And I'm not going to pretend that, I'm still holding in YOLO and all stuff like that when I'm not, when I have nothing. And as of today, as of the after hours, I think it was like about 2 o'clock somewhere. I don't even know the time, to be honest with you. But it was in the after hours. I'm completely out of APE. I'm completely out of AMC. I no longer have any positions in any of those. I just have my GameStop and a couple of calls and so forth. So that's it, man. So what is up, AB?
Wow. Well, you kind of couldn't wait to get. As soon as I got on the stream, that's when you smacked me with the real deal, right? Well, you did call me earlier and tell me that. So, man, hey, listen, I'm gonna say it again. Congrats, you did what you did. You got out with a profit. Again, everybody is the co-chief and the chief executive officer of their own investment. So you did what you had to do, brother. Whatever you felt like you had to do for you and your family and your loved ones, you did it. No one can tell you that something wrong. One thing I did like to hear is that you are saying that, are you completely out? You're not ready to say all that yet. So again, we'll see what the future will bring. For me, I'm excited. I can't wait, just like everybody else, for Monday to come around the corner. Of course, I've made a live earlier and said, like, hey guys, limit your expectations and kind of like stay cool, calm, and collective. It's just like, again, yeah, it's exciting. You want the positivity. Everybody loves to see 80-90% moves and all that stuff, but we've seen several pumps attempts in this past 3 years, and it didn't materialize into something. Now, with this case, there's many things and many different narratives to jump into. Many people are calling it this, and many people are calling it that, and all this stuff. The most important thing to hear or to listen to here, or the key takeaways, is one, this case was basically the judge saying no to the settlement. There could be any attempts at like reappeals. There could be attempts at fixing up the settlement and resubmitting again in efforts to